Hello all, welcome back to another video and welcome to Sammy G's World of Cinema. Today on the channel, well...
So, Sammy G, what's happening on the channel today, mate?
So Scotty Balboa, today on the channel I'm going to be doing a bit of a return video. This is my first video in a week, or just over a week, I think it is maybe. I was away for 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks, I think it was. Apologies guys, this camera might not be as quite in shape as it normally is, just because I've been trying to remember how to get this camera back in its proper shape again, because I've been away for, a fortnight and I'm trying to remember that, but hopefully I'll be looking a bit more in better shape in my next video anyway. I was thinking about doing part 2 of my movie collection, but I wanted to do a bit of more of a homecoming video, and I'm going to show some of my VHS tapes that I have added to my rebuilding VHS collection, and some standard Blu-rays as well. But yeah, I was away for almost 2 weeks. I went to go and see Pixies at the Peace Hall, who were brilliant, guys. They did, 28 songs in 90 minutes. And yeah, I was away for my mum's birthday, celebrating my mum's birthday, which was brilliant. We had a great family gathering in York as well. I was back in Halifax, West Yorkshire, where I saw Pixies, and I was back at my parents in Berwick-upon-Tweed for a week. So yeah, I've been away for getting on a fortnight, and I am sounding like a broken record already, guys. So without further ado, we're going to go straight off the bat, and I think I'll start with my Blu-ray purchases. The first one, yeah, HMV had a sale on reduced prices, but reduced titles as well. And this one has been on my radar for a little while. I think I can remember Jamie Powell and a couple other people speaking really highly of this one, and that is Music Within, which, yeah, I definitely want to check this one out. Good cast as well. Ron Livingston, Melissa George, Michael Sheen, and Rebecca De Mornay. So yeah, looking forward to checking this one out at some point. So yeah, that's the film Music Within. This one I watched with my dad on Friday, and I really enjoyed it. Had a very good time with it. I'm been working my way through Ray Harryhausen's work after watching Stuart, speaking so highly of his work of late. And I know Tony at the Retro Movie Zone has been speaking highly of his work recently as well. And yeah, I did watch 1 Million Years BC, which I did like. I thought it was a bit boring at times, but pretty enjoyable on the whole. However, this I much preferred. I picked this up when I was in Leeds. I was out shopping, and I picked this up in a 2 for £15 deal with another film I'm going to talk about. That's Mysterious Island. Fantastic stuff, guys. I really enjoyed this one. Really good, it's like adventure film, brilliant. All the characters are just having such a good time in this film, and Captain Nemo's in there as well. And yeah, I love the special effects from Ray Harryhausen. The was it the crab and the giant bees and so forth. It was absolutely awesome. So yeah, I really had a good time with that one. Great stuff. And I think there is an indicator sale on at HMV right now, and there's a couple of titles I definitely want to pick up, like The Big Gun Down with Lee Van Cleef, I think. And there we go, guys. So really looking forward to watching more Ray Harryhausen films in due course. And the other sort of standard Blu-ray in that 2 for £15 deal was, yeah, I picked this one up on the wonderful recommendation from Tony, the Retro Movie Zone. I picked this up, Tony, on your wonderful recommendation, and that is the film Fright, which, yeah, Tony said would make a great double bill with When a Stranger Calls, so I think I'm going to have to make reservation till I get that film as well, When a Stranger Calls, and maybe I will take a leaf out of Tony's book and make a great double bill out of those two films. But I think, do you know what, I might just wait till I get that into my collection and do that, to be honest. But yeah, really looking forward to checking this one out, guys. Tony speaks really highly of this film, and it clocks in at 88 minutes as well. And yeah, it's directed by Peter Collinson. So yeah, really looking forward to checking this one out. Like hopefully soon. Now we're into like my favourite time of year, which is well, September, October, but the autumn time of season. I'll be watching more horror movies soon. I'm going to be doing possibly my horror Blu-ray collection special video next month. So yeah, that is Fright. And yeah, I got this on a whim, to be honest, guys. I went onto eBay, and this has been long out of print now. But yeah, like, I got this for a very cracking deal indeed, like on eBay. And it is one of my favourite films of all time. It is a childhood staple of mine. I watch it every Christmas Day. It's a Christmas Day tradition for me. And that is the 1978 Lord of the Rings, the animated rendition from Ralph Bakshi. So yeah, I was very chuffed to get this one on Blu-ray, guys. I think now it means I can retire my DVD copy that I've had for the longest time. And yeah, I'm gonna, I cannot wait to watch this one in high definition. Yeah, it's gonna be brilliant. And yeah, I just adore the animation style in this film. I think it is absolutely superb. So yeah, I'm gonna save this one for Christmas Day to watch in Blu-ray at long last. That is Lord of the Rings, the animated, well, I would call it, yeah, classic. Says it on there as well. And yeah, that is Lord of the Rings. And then we're on to 7 VHS tapes that I have recently added to my sort of my new chapter of rebuilding my VHS collection. And this one I got from a charity shop for about 50p. My mum and dad absolutely love this film, guys. They speak very highly of it. And it's one I'm looking forward to checking out for the first time at some point, and that is Shadowlands, which I've heard really good things about C.S. Lewis, isn't it? A bit of a biopic. Yeah, I am looking forward to checking this film out. And that is the VHS tape. A bit of a closer look there, guys. And yeah, there's just more Blu-ray, Blu-rays, bugger me. VHS tapes that's advertised there. If camera will pick up there, I'm not too sure. You've got like Top Gun, Apocalypse Now, The Untouchables, Grease, Indiana Jones, Fatal Attraction, The Godfather Trilogy. So yeah, looking forward to watching this one on VHS at some point. That's Shadowlands. And The Postman Always Rings twice. Yeah, I mean, he does when he's got like a parcel to deliver and something. He definitely does. That is The Postman Always Rings Twice. So yeah, Jessica Lange and Jack Nicholson directed by Rob Ralphson, and it's on a widescreen as well. And yeah, this it's based off a novel as well. I'm really looking forward to watching this one. I was speaking to Marcus X-File 278er, and he said it's a very good film as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this one out at some point. And that's what the label looks like there, guys. Very good stuff indeed on Warner Brother. And, oh, God, come on. Can I shut this case? Oh, for goodness sake, come on. There we go. And then we have... Was it that one? I think it was The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. I think it might have been this film, actually. I think I was speaking to Marcus about. I think it could have been this film, I think. The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Yep, I've heard very good things about this. It's meant to be a very dark film as well, I think. Yeah, and is this... Who does this star again? Yeah, Rebecca D. Mornay. Who was in another film I just talked about there. And yeah, Matt McCoy's in there. So yeah, looking forward to watching that at some point. The Hands That Rocks the Cradle. And so I'll just show like the label as well. And yeah, some of the advertisements on there, guys. Sister Act, film I've never seen, actually. I've always wanted to check that film out. So yeah, that's Hands That Rocks the Cradle. And yeah, I've got 3 films based around one like DC character. And then we've got a bit of a grail item at the end. Now, this does feel a bit, you know, like a bit strange that I haven't yet picked up the original 1989 rendition from Tim Burton of Batman, which is one of my favourite films of all time. I've got it on 4K, but I've not got it on VHS as of yet. But I have got the other 3 in the Tim Burton and Joel Schumacher sort of quadruple, if you like, sort of thing. And yeah, so Batman 89, I definitely want to get it on VHS. But for right now, I think I got these in like some sort of job lot, I think, these 3, and it was for a good deal. So yeah, happy to get Batman Returns, which is a Christmas movie, I class it as. Yeah, that could be a controversial take there, because some people do class this as a Christmas film and some people don't, which is actually fair enough either way, excuse me. But yeah, I saw Batman 89, I saw that at the Cineworld last year, but I saw Batman Returns last year at Tyneside with my very good friend Ryan at Let's Get Kicking Pod. And I saw Batman 89 with Ryan as well. And we saw it at Tyneside Cinema last year. I think it was in 35mm, classed as Christmas season, where I think me and Ryan watched The Muppet Christmas Carol afterwards. What a cracking day that was, Ryan, mate? And yeah, so Batman Returns. I absolutely love this film, guys. Yeah, not to everyone's cup of tea, I totally get that, but yeah, absolutely love it. It's one of my favourite Christmas films, but one of my favourite Batman movies as well. Absolutely brilliant. I'd love to get a t-shirt or something with Batman Returns on at some point down the line. Yeah, I'm going to leave a link to, what is it, Stuart George's Batman collection video. That was a brilliant video, that. And Andy at Forgotten World of Movies, I think, did a Batman VHS collection as well, which I will leave a link to that as well. So yeah, that's Batman Returns. Yeah, this film is the greatest Batman film ever. Batman Returns. Batman, bloody hell. Batman Forever, sorry guys. And I was only joking. It's not the greatest Batman film ever in my personal opinion, but do you know what, guys? Sod it. I do have a big soft spot for this film. Yeah, I really do. It's not a particularly great film, but it's one I've got a lot of nostalgia for, a lot of time for as well. I just absolutely love this film, guys. Not a particularly great film, but it's one I get a lot of fun, have a lot of fun with. It's one I'm actually going to see at the View Cinema on Friday with Ryan, so really looking forward to seeing this at the cinema finally. Sure, it's going to be a brilliant experience seeing this at the cinema. And yeah, as I say, Jim Carrey as the Riddler, just absolutely awesome indeed. And a bit of a love or hate sort of rendition of the villain, but Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face, I actually don't mind him as the Two-Face. You know, yeah, I just don't think he's given the greatest scripts, or, you know, he doesn't have the best performance here, but I really enjoy Tommy Lee Jones, his performance as Two-Face in this. I'm not a big fan of Chris O'Donnell as Robin, no. Not a particularly big fan, to be honest, guys. But Val Kilmer made a pretty decent Batman in this film, definitely. And then you've got the U2 song in there, which, yeah, is awesome. And take that with a pinch of salt, of course. One of the greatest movies ever made. Quoted from Jonathan Ross. I mean, it's one of the most fun movies ever, I guess. It really is. I have such a ball with this movie. But yeah, it would have probably been a different and potentially better movie if Tim Burton directed this. But as it is, guys, I have such a good time with Batman Forever. Got a lot of charm to it, and I know James, JT at the movies, is a big fan of this movie. So yeah, that's Batman Forever. Can't wait to see that at the cinema. Same can be said with this. I'm going to see this with Simon Robson on the 11th of September at Cineworld, and me and my very good friend Jay, we went to a couple of pubs last year in October, and then we went back to his place and we watched this whilst we were pissed. Batman and Robin, and we had such a brilliant time watching this in 4K. And yeah, I was so pleased to get this back into my VHS collection. Cannot wait to watch this one on the big screen as well. It's going to probably be a very sort of like entertaining experience watching this at the cinema, and I'm sure, you know, the crowd will be laughing and cheering along, and that's just what you want with these kind of movies at the end of the day. So yeah, Batman and Robin, not a particularly good film, guys, but it is so much fun. You know, Arnie as Mr. Freeze, the Batcard, Bane, who looks really cool in this film, by the way, I will just say. And George Clooney, not a particularly great Batman, but he is having fun in the role. I don't like Chris O'Donnell as as Robin, just not for me personally. But yeah, there's a lot of fun to be had. It's very cheesy, very corny, but a ton of fun. Batman and Robin. And the last one, I'm sure Nige, Rock God 2004 will approve of this, that I have added this to my VHS collection. Got this for a really good deal off eBay. I got Friday the 13th on VHS, the Warner Brothers edition. Very happy to get this into my collection. And yeah, really cool. I watched this for the first time like last year in October, and yeah, can't believe it took me that long to watch this finally at long last for the first time last year. And I am gonna plan on watching the rest of the Friday the 13th film series in the October horror marathon that I do every October. So yeah, and that is what the VHS tape, oh sorry guys, what the VHS tape looks like there. So yeah, that is Friday the 13th, and yeah, I went to go and see this with Nige and Laura last year, and it was a brilliant cinema outing, and yeah, we all had a great time watching this at the cinema last year at Tyneside. That's Friday the 13th. And there we go, guys. That will do it for a update on some of my recent standard Blu-rays into my collection, and yeah, a stack of VHS tapes as well. Great to be back to recording videos, guys, and yeah, there'll be more videos on the way soon. And I just want to take the time to say, guys, thanks for all your continuous support on the channel. It really does mean a million. And yep, I'll see you all for the next video. So thanks for watching. Cheers for stopping by. And until next time, I'll see you for the next video. Bye-bye.